13.5 million orphans and vulnerable children in Nigeria. 1 out of every 10 children is an orphan, and a larger rating of the children are considered to be underprivileged. In Nigeria, extended families make survival impossible for orphan and underprivileged children, while the rest are subjected to various sorts of slavery and exploitation. They are tossed around from one person to another who subject them to all forms of abuse and strip them of all their rights. Many are forced to the streets to earn some money to cater for their basic needs, working an average of 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, hawking wares or cleaning the windshield of cars on highways. What morals can the street teach the children? It's not long before the boys start to steal and pickpockets for more money, and the girls start prostituting to support themselves. They hold enormous hatred for the ugly situation and deprivation they are going through, and sooner or later they express wrongly, thereby breaking the law and constituting public nuisance, causing them to be sent to the remand home. A remand home is a place like a prison for young lawbreakers. It's a detention home for juvenile offenders. After a while behind bars, they are due for release but can't be released back to the streets they were picked up from. They are to be released to a relative or guardian, but with no one even asking about them or caring about their whereabouts. Ikechukwu, Chukwuemeka, Terminal and Destiny were forced to the streets because of the ugly situation that surrounded their birth and early life. With all their rights as children infringed upon, they were forced to the street to fend for themselves.
My name is Destiny Uche. I'm from Imo State, Nguta. I'm 17. I am in JS1. When I was little, my mom died, so I was staying with my father. So my father run and left me when I was small. So and I went to stay with my senior brother because we are three. I was staying with them at Port Harcourt at Wimpy. My fault. So because of sickness, he died. So I was staying with the other one because the other one should drive keke. So stay with him. So when he come back from work, he will use the money. We will smoke and drink kai. So if he come back from the house, when he high, he will come to beat me. So that makes me run out from the house.
My name is Chukwuemeka. I'm from Imo State. I'm 17. I'm in JS1. When I was small, my mother took me to daycare. That the daycare woman should take care of me. Around 6 o'clock, come and take me back. Around 6 now, my mother did not come back again. She started taking care of me. Almost 3 months, my mother did not come. She said that she would be taking care of me. So we was in Lagos when his husband died. So one day that I now decided to run out, and I ran out to Port Harcourt.
My name is Tamno Telema Abaku. I am from Okrika. I am 13 years old. I am JS1. When I was small, so because my mother, admitting my mother born me, she died. After she died, then I pushed my father that he's the one that killed my mother. I ran out from the house. So I was not going to walk this wipeout walk.
Chukwuemeka, Terminal and Destiny worked as windshield cleaners, while Ikechukwu hawked sachet water around. With all the drama that street life presented, sometimes the biggest street boys beat them up and collected everything they had worked for, leaving them with nothing. And sometimes they were so hungry that they had to steal to survive. In the rain and in the cold, they slept on the streets until shortly afterward, the 4 boys were taken to the remand home. With no parent or relative, the 4 boys were left in the remand home with no care in the world. 13-year-old Terminal has stayed in the remand home for 1 year. He was 12 years old when he was confined to the remand home. 20-year-old Ikechukwu, who has Down syndrome, has stayed in the remand home for 5 years. He was 15 years old when he was confined to the remand home. 17-year-old Chukwuemeka stayed in the remand home for 1 year and 1 month. He was 16 years old when he was taken to the remand home. 16-year-old Destiny, the oldest inmate, stayed in the remand home for 6 years. He was only 10 years old when he was sent to the remand home. Without freedom and with all the difficulties that came with public institutions, the boys lost hope of ever seeing the outside world until the letter to Apostle Chibuzo gave Chinyere.
I'm Apostle Chibuzo Give Chinyere, the General Overseer of OPM Worldwide. They wrote me a letter and told me that they have finished serving their terms in the remand home. The remand home authority couldn't just release them. If it's adult, you can release adult, but a minor, you can't release him. There's no parents to receive them. Most of them are orphans, so there's no parents. They don't have father, they don't have mother, so it's okay. Let me bring them in. That was how I went and signed and carried them. My motivation is to help the less privileged, to help the downtrodden, to help those that are helpless. And I derive joy in doing that. Like now they have started school. I intend to train them to university level. I intend to give them the best education. And any of them that is very brilliant, I intend not to go and school abroad. I have more than 50-something children in this house. Children, how are you? Come.
Not only were the boys removed from the remand home, they were given a roof over their heads, proper food to eat, and a change of clothing.
After Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere came to rescue us, he gave us food, house, and scholarship.
Every child deserves the right to quality education, the right to live in a family environment, the right to a stable, loving, and nurturing environment.
During rainy season, rain will beat us. After beating us, we will now fool ourselves and enter somewhere. Still, rain is to still touch us because it's not cover place. When rain is pouring, it's to flash us. It's so used to it in marriage. That our clothes will wet, we remove it and squeeze it and wear it and walk in it. So
education is the foundation of everything. If you want to reduce crime in anywhere, it's education. When somebody has a basic education, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a lawyer, like these kids stay with me, come. What do you want to become?
A doctor. To become a pilot.
What do you want to become?
A medical doctor.
What do you want to become?
Lawyer.
Lawyer.
Teacher. A banker.
What do you want to become?
Scientist. Journalist.
A journalist.
Engineer.
No child is useless or a waste. Children with disability or Down syndrome can lead healthy lives and grow into useful adults. Every child is a gift. Everything cannot be done by the government. We all have a part to play for the betterment of the country. Pastors, NGOs, politicians, and well-meaning Nigerians are encouraged to reach out to underprivileged children and help them get relief from their distress.
When you're sleeping in the night, well, muscle used to bite you there, but you endure so that till morning. But if you fall sick, we don't have any money to go to the hospital, so you will leave the sickness like that. You're not going to treat yourself. You just leave it like that till the thing goes by itself.
People who want to help but do not know how to go about it can partner with organizations who have visible proofs of reaching out to underprivileged children. Omega Power Ministries is one of such.
By the grace of God, operating 13 free schools with uniform, books, everything is free.
You know, people clear at the top. OPM don't open one school for there. You understand? My Peking, my daughter, and the Nash, they go there. But they don't even ask me money. Said, as I carry the Peking go, the woman, she said, okay, now you get this. He said, yes. Oh yeah, we don't hear what she hear.
Free hospital, free estate, free restaurant.
Register. Everything they did here is free. We see doctor when we need to see them, and they attend to us well. They did, in fact, they are the best people so far. Till now have become continental, free medications, free attendance of doctor. I wish him heaven at last.
I thank Daddy because Daddy has done a lot of things for me.
I don't go there 2 times. I eat. The restaurant. I eat free. Free food. And I pray for them. Go, continue blessing.
Ikechukwu, Destiny, Samuel and Emeka no longer have to be subjected to pain and shame. Their future is bright and they can be whatever they choose to be. With a healthy environment and sound education, they'll be level-headed teenagers who will grow up to be responsible adults.
There are so many children on the street. If every pastor can do 10% of what I'm currently doing, you see, this country will become one of the best in the world.
See this thing what they do, what you say, option they do. It's very good for if you say that all Nigerian pastors are something they do, very, very important. So can not say go reduce for this country.
So all my hope was lost. I was just to Apostle give tribute to Chinere, that he let God's blessing and his family and guide all his family. Anything that he need, he should get it, that he will not lack in this life.
I want to tell you, Apostle, give tribute of thank you for what you have done in my life. Because there's nobody, if I say he's not himself, I cannot be here right now. I want to tell you thank you.
All I have to say to Apostle Chibuzo for rescuing me out from Remando. May God bless him.
Thanks to the kind-hearted man of God, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere.